see this gentleman who is, I'm cold. I got me a blanket on right now. I want you to see this gentleman who is an artist. And he goes by the name of Harlem Pacaso. He's out of Maryland. And he's a visual artist. And we want you to check him out and see what, yeah, we made it finally, right? I'm cold right now, y'all, so y'all forgive me. I got my blanket on. I do have my clothes.
You see, I got my blanket.
I'm tell you, I'm cold. I'm cold. But let's introduce yourself, Harlem. Tell the people your name, where you from, and what you do, please.
I know. I'm from Maryland, but my name is Harlem Pacaso. It was given to me, but I made it make sense. When my cousin gave it to me, once I gave him a piece, he didn't add value to what it meant, but what it means to me is Harlem is one of the best times for excess and success of arts and culture when it comes to for black folks, where they wear their zoot suits and the heavy art scene and the heavy black community that was Harlem back in the day. You got that part of it. Then you got the Pacaso part, which, like I explained before, the Pacaso part is, if you remember old Bill Cosby, when he used to go in the garage from Fat Albert and talk facts, and he brought up Picasso's artwork. And I used to remember how Picasso's artwork takes a lot from African spiritual artwork. And I mean, like, not borrowing, like when you see the back-to-back pictures, you can look it up, you be like, damn, okay, so that's where that came from. Multiple pictures. So that's the Pacaso part. He gentrified black. He gentrified black African spiritualism. I gentrified his name by putting Pacaso. PAC, which is Tupac, which was born in Harlem Hospital. There you go, Harlem Pacaso.
Okay. So I asked you, are you a visual artist? And you didn't say no. And I know you have some things that you want to show us. And I know that you sometimes come on live and you do some illustration. So I want you to do an illustration and I want you to explain to people what you do. But why are you so passionate about what you do?
Like I was telling you before, at first it was just.
Why, like
I'm sorry.
Before, you got a new audience. Forget about what you.
Yeah, you're right. This whole new audience. So, what I noticed is I got discouraged at one point by commissions, and I realized that money wouldn't make me happy when it comes to art. What would make me happy is imparting the knowledge to kids that there's more to life than sports, drugs, and entertainment to make it out of these environments. If you're teaching a younger child, you might be focused more on the traumas that they go through. And I want to focus specifically on their learning styles, which some teachers never adhere to the fact that different students have different learning styles. And then if I was focusing on an older child, I may teach them like more of the financial side and how they could dominate on that level. From young to old, I'd be ready to fall in line with teaching kids. And I think that would make me way more happy than, just working for companies and stuff.
So I got a question. Why you standing up next to the phone? I need you to get still so I can see you, so the people can see you. Cause I'm seeing a ceiling and I'm seeing you. You're standing. I need you to get somewhere.
Only because I just want to. I'm about to go sit back down where I was because I wanted to answer that question you asked me, and it was a question like sometimes you're drawing, and you leave white space or you leave the picture undone, and what it means, right?
But we can't see your face while you're talking. So that's why I'm trying to get you to go somewhere so where people can see who
I am. Give me one second. So this picture right here, does this look done to you?
Is it done?
Yeah, does that
Back
look done
a little bit.
to you?
Let me come away from it a little bit. Is it done?
I'm asking you, does it look done?
I see white spaces, so if I had to take an educated guess, I might think that it's not done, but because I don't know.
Hold on. Look, check this out, right?
It could be because
the white spaces.
Those are white. That's a white garment.
No, it's this generation's Huey and the generation's Huey of the past, right? In the wicker chair with the shotgun and the spear. But I leave white spaces. It's called negative white space. So when you turn your light off, if you got those light strips in your room that shine, or even just in darkness, it shines. So I leave negative white space in the picture.
So the
And the
answer to
last
the
thing I'm gonna show you is
question is
I put
that
this.
yes, it is complete.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's
Okay,
called
so
negative
now,
white space.
okay.
Now this last thing before I go sit down, check this out.
Now, I can't really see it. You got to come up a little bit. LED lights. My Rochelle said LED lights. Okay. Okay,
The
so
LED lights.
it's changing.
This is a rotating picture block of my stuff. But then also when you look up here, right, you'll see that goes all the way down. And then when you look down here, I put this up. And it has a Bluetooth system that I could crank up too, but I'm pretty sure you want me to go sit down and answer some questions. But I could crank the Bluetooth up too.
And what's the Bluetooth going to do for the visual?
It's just if somebody was to if you were to get up in the morning and you had like when I add the spiritual aspects to this picture, if you got up in the morning and you wanted to just have your music jamming while you were staring at your painting,
Yes.
then you could do all that.
Okay. Okay. So they're making it so that artists can get real creative these days with their work.
Yep. So let me go sit
Now,
my butt
is
down.
that high tech for young children to do that, or is that something that can be taught to middle school and elementary school children?
No, you know, I found ways of not using. I didn't have to screw other than putting the screws in the wall to hang the picture. All of that was easy to put together. Like even when I create clothes, I go out of I go out of my way to make sure that these things can be recreated by children in an easy way. Buying a few supplies and they can recreate these things, you know, without a lot of extra madness. And then I don't know what the remote is, but I also got the remote where I can change the colors of the lights. I can change it one solid color and flash through the lights and all that with the LEDs.
Okay. All right. So interesting. Interesting. Go back to the picture with the negative white. Go back to the picture with the negative white.
Hold on. I'm gonna end up putting this in here and covering it with black background. So that's that. You talking about the Huey joint? And I'm the hold on.
And go back so I can see the whole thing because you're too close.
Cause I went out. Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. There we go.
All I see is a white wall.
You still don't see it?
No, you're spinning now.
You see it now?
Nope.
Let me see. Hold on.
Okay, now I see it. So back up a little bit. Back up so I can see more. Yeah, back up a little bit more. Okay, so back up some more. Back up. So there you go. Back up. Come, put your phone up a little bit. Up. Yeah, right there. Perfect. So describe what that is. It's a woman with an afro?
Nah, that's this generation's Huey from Boondocks. Aaron Magruder's Huey with last generation's Huey sitting in a wicker chair. I am the creator of this image, yet a lot of people use this image to sell products. But I am the original creator. I got the receipts.
You're the original creator of this image. Now go close and let me see the chair. So she's sitting in a chair. It's interesting because it's
that's Huey.
Afro. It's like she can almost.
Yeah, exactly. That's Huey from Boondocks. His afro.
Okay. And
with the what do you call it? The you know, that little cap that they wear in the Panthers.
So is that a painting that is complete and you are selling that piece?
I'd sell it if somebody made me an offer. I could make a way better version of this for people. This is just for me to get my idea out because I want to get it tattooed on me. Because on my I just wanted to get the image out because it was an idea I had for a long time.
Okay. So you're going to get that. You want that as a tattoo. So if there's a tattoo artist watching, he is interested in getting this as a tattoo. That's interesting. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And like
So now you can relax and put the camera on you.
the things in here, some of the things in here I'll never sell. Like, I love these drinks, you know. That one's for my cousin gave me an Xbox for that, but he never comes and picks it up. The Nipsey joint.
That's
Got
Nipsey.
the Afro
Go back.
Samurai.
That's Nipsey.
Kendrick. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it. Okay. Nice.
You got the Kendrick from the Kendrick when he was getting his hair braided on the Rolling Stone cover. A lot of people like Dragon Ball Z. I'm not finished with that one. It's everywhere. I love me some art.
Yeah, that's good. So you draw.
Young Michael.
Oh, look at Michael. What's that? That's a picture of Michael. You gonna draw that picture?
Yeah. No, I just got my young Michael picture. I'm not selling that. I love this one. This is sold already.
How long does it take you to take one piece and do it? Now look at that. That's very creative. Go back to that one. That's a lot.
Let's see if y'all know who that is. When I was walking on the street in the hood, somebody shouted out who that was. Not everybody can tell.
That's a very detailed piece right there. I can see the details in the lines when you did that one right there.
Yeah, that's heavy watercolor.
Little Brittany, I see all y'all coming in the room. Thank you. That's very detailed. How long does it take you to draw? And I mean, you got really into this one right here. I
sat in the mall. There was a nice place in the mall that the sunlight comes right down to the table. I sat there for 5 hours. Yeah. This one took 8 hours.
Wow. Now look at that. Wait, go back to the fro right there. Oh wow. Yeah,
that's Mother Earth. Mother Earth is $500 too, sold. And this one, can y'all guess who this is?
Wow. Who is that? Oh wow. Interesting.
He's the opposite of Martin.
Wow, and he's got some glasses on. I'm looking at the details. He's got a mustache. Wow. Yeah. Was that the book that's the picture you painted it from?
Mm-hmm.
In your hand?
Mm-hmm. Y'all see what it is, right?
Malcolm?
Mm-hmm.
That's Malcolm Jamal Warner?
No, Malcolm X.
Oh yeah, Malcolm. Duh. Okay, yeah.
And it's funny, not everybody can spot it, but I was walking through the hood one day and this female I was walking with it in my arms and she said, yo, that's Malcolm. I said, yeah, you already know. So art is heavy interpretation type of thing, you know?